I was attempting to go live on the old YouTuber, but anyways, it doesn't matter. This will reach who it needs to reach. As always, come as you are. I'm here to shine my light. I'm here to anchor my light on this earth as a chosen one. I spent the last 3 or 4 days purging my old life. I had this garage full of things I used to do, things I used to be, or pretended I wanted to be. And I think I had 2 of everything. And I've been dragging that around for, some of that stuff is 30 years old, whatever that means. You get my point. The point is a long time. So, kind of in a mindset of lack and fear, I decided I better do a garage sale and try to, get money for my past. So, in a frantic, I set up this garage sale, and I had a few people, and they bought a few things, and I started to give some stuff away, and something inside of me shifted. And I just started giving the stuff away because I'm allowing myself to step into my new life. In order to do that, I have to let go of the old. That's people, places, things. Today, I just started putting stuff out at the road, and people are coming by and waving and smiling. This one guy drove down my driveway, and he said, "Hey, thanks for the stuff." I said, "What else do you need?" And he's like, "Well, my nephew's starting plumbing." I said, "Hold on a minute." I said, "I have a plumber starter kit." And earlier today, I cleaned out my plumbing bag, and I sorted all the tools. I got all the garbage out of there, and there's tools in there from when I was an apprentice 30 years ago. And I said, "Here, this is everything he needs." And then there was other stuff, and then it was just like, I said, "How much more can you take?" And I said, I'm not going to use this stuff. I'm going to turn my garage into a gallery and a music room and create. So I'm letting go. I'm opening up. I have been going through this massive emotional purge, like deep, so deep within me. I've been blessed with the ability to go back through my life and really clean and edit and delete everything that I've been through and understand that it happened for me to be here today in these times, these beautiful times that we're in, that we get to create a life. And it's really helped me release the pain of yesterday and the energy blockages I would have and the pain in my physical body. It just starts to go away. So I had a half-ass garage sale, and it dawned on me yesterday that I cannot half-ass this transformation. I need to allow it. I need to allow everything that is not part of what I do anymore to go. And as emotional as it's been, and just rivers and rivers of tears, to be able to, and I was completely in peace, but it's just, I was holding stuff so deep within I was choking off my own ability to manifest what I want and do what I want. I need to let go. I need to move forward in faith, allow myself to move forward and believe in what I'm doing because, I've met some very amazing people these last few days getting rid of stuff. And, you know, we're all connected to the divine. And when I'm in my divinity and I'm in alignment with myself and source, God, whatever, magic happens. And I saw it today. You know, I don't need things. I like a few things. I like my instruments. We are in the information age, so yes, we need these devices, but we don't need them like we think we do. They're a tool. A million ways to communicate today, and nobody's communicating because everyone's closed off. And after allowing myself to open up slowly, bits and pieces and layers and twists and turns, do I understand why they are? I was afraid to be who I truly am. And I know why. And that's okay. Because I can let all that go and just step into who I am and not worry about anything outside of me. I don't care. I'm a caring person, but I don't care because if I put energy outside of me to worry about somebody else or try to fix something else, or all I'm doing is emptying my cup and enabling. And people have to go on their own divine path. You know, I used to dump on people my whole life. That's what I learned, not to judge or blame. And however long it's been on this inward journey, I know today that when I'm not feeling right or I'm not in alignment, I need to be alone. And I've spent a lot of time alone, a lot of time. And I'm so grateful for it because, it broke the, what we call codependency. It's easy to you know, get into that. And we need to be self-sufficient to our own contribution, whatever that means to whoever's listening. There's a million different meanings to that, but it's all the same because we're all one. It gets easier as you go through this. You understand that what you're letting go of is physically leaving your body too. Allow yourself whatever you need. And a few other things to become aware of is the instant gratification. That's a big one. I did not realize that everything that I'm looking at, reading, listening to is going into my subconscious mind. And I see how it's programmed me through the years that I've been breaking these paradigms about how I look at things, people, and everything. I'm allowing myself to look at everything through like the eyes of a child of just wonderment, love, curiosity, beauty, surprise, happiness. We all have this in us right now. And as I say this to you, I'm saying it to myself, is that it's okay. Take a break, take another break, take a nap. Say no, leave a situation, rip the band aid off, bleed out in private with yourself in a journal or an instrument or whatever form of art and creation you like. I'm looking forward to this trip I have coming up to Lake Superior. I've always been called there, and this rock here is from up there. I'm gonna go up there and do a hard reset, whatever that is. And the great thing is I've been cleaning out my garage and it's just about done. And I took down the old stuff that I would see when I pulled in the garage. So now when I come home to my new life that I've accepted and I've allowed myself to step into, and I get some rest and relaxation and allow myself to have some fun again, you know. Everything we see, our environment is a reflection of who we are on the inside. And the only way to change what we see on the outside is to change the inside. Dr. Wayne Dyer, you change how you look at things, the things you look at change, especially ourselves. We can't sit here and hold ourselves in these prisons any longer. This is an infinite universe to create whatever comes to your mind. That's all for now, fellow beings. I'll find you soon. I appreciate you all so very much. Much love.